royalty. Todd Murray and is that Pat Sajak? No, Dave Sozak are not only the reigning Red Ball champions, but they may be the finest gentlemen that I have ever been around. Ready on the count of 1, 2, 3. Oh, there you go. Good. Undoubtedly, they will win the Red Ball championship this year, and come Friday, they will find themselves putting the Red Jackets back on each other. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bullshit. And the guys wanted to change that sentence from putting the Red Jackets back on each other to eliminate some of those words, and it came off as this way, jacking off each other. I don't know. All right. That's not bullshit either. All right. But for all you naive hacks who think you still have a chance, I guess it's good to have hope, as they say. By the way, the Old Block Airport is just 2 miles east of here. That's why you're getting that. The engineers of the Titanic had hope before it sank. Hillary Clinton had hope of winning the election before she lost. And Bob Kraft had hope right up in Palm Beach that he wouldn't get caught at the rub and tug until he got caught. At least, not like my Eagles, he had a happy ending. All right, so hope away your souls, as it's clear that the winners will be the best golfers on the course. That's Burry and Sparky. 1, 2, 3. There you go. All right. The amazing thing is that being great golfers is only one facet of these fine young gentlemen. They are bright, witty, and handsome. And obviously, not conceited. All right.
Oh, that's a great speech you wrote.
Every year before this trip, several of our female staff members ask me if both Todd and Dave will be on the trip. In fact, the hottie working at the front desk gave me this key to give to them, along with a restraining order that she included. All right. For room 269, I think? No, 69, 69? That's dinner for 4, by the way. All right. But enough about Todd and Dave. Let's talk about some of the losers out there. When we call your name, please stand up. Where's Derek?
I'm the first fucking loser.
All right, Derek, my understanding is that last year you used your fear of flying to take Brad's aisle seat, and he had to sit between you and Paulo. He said,
No, wait, that's the wrong one. Okay. Derek's the top.
I was saying, I don't
Right
know.
Oh, no, right here. All right, that's not you, that's the other guy. All right. No, you're still up, Derek. We brought in extra ducks this year to chase you off the course again. Hopefully this time it'll be for good. Although I understand Tiffany doesn't want you at home either. All right. Where's Mr. Safara?
Birthday boy.
Hey.
Birthday boy.
Mr. Safara, this is where I had you. My understanding is that last year you used your fear of flying to take Brad's aisle seat, and he had to sit between you and Paulo. He said it was the worst flight ever between your sweat and Italian sub breath. He was ready to jump off the plane. Looking at you, I would have thought that you'd buy the entire row. All right. Where's Eric Rapp? Eric, we all know you're the boss.
Thank you.
But isn't it rude to make your brother stay home and work at your company while you get to come here and stink up the golf course? Kevin Soltis. Where's Kevin? Kevin, a word of wisdom. Stay off the dance floor. Especially if there are cameras. Remember, it's 2023.
How did I know that was
And Di, is that right, Di? D.I.
Yeah.
is always watching. All right. Where's Hammond?
Where was that?
Where's Hammond? Hammond? First of all, thank you for inventing the Hammond organ. All right. Congratulations. My understanding is that they named a room after you in Florida. It's called the Ham Bone Room. And of course, its location is at the world-class Tootsie's, as a matter of fact. Tiffany to the main stage, please. Tiffany to the main stage. All right.
That's my wife.
Oh, that's, no, not that Tiffany, I think before. Nothing wrong with a 2-income family. What's wrong with that? All right. Dan Chabot Jr.
Right here.
Dan, we appreciate you putting this together, and we know you'll continue to do this every year as long as your dad continues to pay for you. Mick Engel, where's Mick Engel? All right, Mick, stand up. I'm I'm glad to see you didn't drink and pass out in the early afternoon this year. And wake up at 6 p.m. to get dressed for golf thinking it was 6 a.m. like you did last time. All right, how about Mullen? Where's Mullen? All right, Mullen. I'm glad that you have kept your handicap from the Lake Club this year. As we won't have to worry about you complaining and bitching that you don't get enough shots every hour on the hour like you do every year when you play here. Thank you for half the peace sign. All right, Mr. Masucci. Where's Mr. Masucci? All right, Mr. Masucci, I'm 71 years old. I'm pretty sure that I can hit my 7-iron past your driver. Is it true that you still lay up on number 13, our 190-yard par 3 with water, and this year plan to lay up on number 5, 170?
Absolutely.
Where's Ken Simpson? Ken, the only moron that has 2 drivers in his bag, one that goes 210 and straight, and the other that goes only 220, and who knows where the hell it goes. All right, where's Stu? Stu, I understand that you took several lessons this past year to improve your game. You think you'll finally break 100, and yes, you will, if you quit after 12 holes. All right. Where's Lilio? Right here. All right, stand up, young man. By the way, this guy, I got a Christmas card from him this year, and it said, eventually yours. I don't know what that meant. All right, anyway, maybe you'd be a better golfer if you quit worrying about dead people and pizza sauce. Ike, where's Ike? Ike, good to see you, but more likely to hear you. Of everyone here, I hear you for the time you get here, until the time you leave, and believe me, I'm looking forward to the time you leave. Willett. Willett. Not to confuse with Danny Willett, who won the Masters. All right, congratulations, sir, on underdressing for dinner. All right. After this dinner, could you please call the local police that they'd like to talk to you about killing the iguana last year? By the way, that's why nobody ordered chicken this year. All right. Cairo, where are you? Chiro. Okay, we'll pronounce it correct. Chiro. What stinks more, the feet you look at every day or your golf game? All right. Vrabel, Mr. Vrabel. Congratulations, by the way, on your hole-in-one last year. I hear that if you had a hole-in-one on every hole, your group would still finish 30 minutes behind everybody else. Where's Ken Emch? Did I pronounce that right? Close? Ken, it's a good thing you bought that nice place in Florida, as you were about to get the axe from this golf group. Now Chiro feels obligated to bring you with him. Rick Wise. Rich Wise. Rick Wise was the guy that the Phillies got traded to get Steve Carlton. All right, Rich Wise, your knee never hurts when you are playing well, and all of a sudden it's killing you when your game goes south. Never fear, though, as I'm sure you magically draw a good partner after the fact, after you find out who played well that day. All right. Chicky, it's nice of you to drive over from your place in Marco Island and grace us with your presence. It'll be nicer when you leave. All right. Cantuone Sr. He's on the phone over there. He can stand up while he's on the phone. You're the best hope in keeping this trip going. So stop getting older, stay healthy, and continue to pay for Dan so he'll continue to come here and run things. All right. Frank the Tank. Where's Frank? Frank there? There he is. All right, Frank. How many times do you have to get beat by your Uncle Rich before you realize that he's screwing you with your handicap? Here's a little hint. Get more strokes.
Fair enough.
John Goleka. All the servers are on notice to have your salad ready immediately.
From the Italian restaurant last year.
Oh, the one that never came.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. All right, Blanco. I heard there was talk of kicking you out of the group this year as you never show up for golf. But then they realized that you're the only one who speaks Spanish. And they might need you in a pinch down there in Miami. Buena suerte, mi amigo. All right. Mitchell, Miami is sometimes referred to as the weed capital of the world. I always thought that was at your house. Al Chavon. AJ, are you on Daddy Warbucks' dime too? I guess so. All right, sit down. All right. Dave Hassey, Brian Ruckshell, Dan Verone, Michael Schaefer, and Dan Alvarez. For all of you misfits without real handicaps and don't play in the game, get a real gin number so you can play in the game, not just the scrambles. Oh wait, check that. I have in my notes that you've never been allowed to play in that game either. All right. Larry McGorry. There's Larry right here. The oldest member of the group. For that alone, I don't feel that I should roast you. Plus, at your age, you'd be lucky to be alive for your next year's trip. All right. By the way, there was Prevagen in your chocolate dessert. Okay, all right. And last but not least, Blasco. I was truly sad when I heard that you no longer, I hate to read this, are banging Mitchell's daughter. Although the word is you still beat off to her. If I forgot anyone, please stand up. Is there anyone I forgot?
Todd Burns.
Please stand up. No, wait, I got him. All right. For all you Catholics here, I'm going to apologize in advance for this one. As you might, well, Todd wrote this because it was an orange crayon. All right.